Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is John and this is your Modern Tech Breakdown. Today I'm taking a look at a troubling pattern that is slowing down the adoption of Microsoft's Copilot from corporate customers. Let's jump into it. Here I have an article from the Register that goes into a little bit of the nuance on how Copilot should be rolled out in corporate environments. Specifically, many companies are coming across an issue of data security. For those new to the conversation, Copilot is Microsoft's branded suite of AI products, which is sold via a software as a service model to Microsoft customers. Let's read a few relevant bits that explain just what the issue is. Security and corporate governance concerns are weighing heavily on large enterprises as they try to work Microsoft Copilots into their organizations amid a complex web of existing tech products and access rights. So says Jack Berkowitz, Chief Data Officer of Security, who spoke with the Register about how businesses have adjusted to Copilots, largely by booting them from the corporate flight deck. Okay, so that sets the scene. Sounds like some executive folks at some large companies have had some bumps in the road on the way to AI nirvana with Copilot. A little bit lower down, we can get a few more details, particularly around bigger companies that have complex permissions around their SharePoint or their Office 365 or things like that, where the Copilots are basically aggressively summarizing information that maybe people technically have access to, but shouldn't have access to, he explained. Berkowitz said salary information, for example, might be picked up by a Copilot service. Now, maybe if you set up a totally clean Microsoft environment from day one, that would be alleviated, he told us. But nobody has that. People have implemented these systems over time, particularly really big companies, and you get these conflicting authorizations or conflicting access to data. Yikes. So if you think every large company out there has a really good game on controlling access to their SharePoint environment, I've got a bridge to sell you. SharePoint permissions are rather complex for large companies because it's a matrixed mapping from every person in the company to every single little SharePoint site that's been set up from one of a gazillion projects or departments. Once it's broken, it's very hard to fix, and a lot of companies have broken it pretty badly. So if you're a CIO or CISO of a large company, you really need to consider how you control your SharePoint access, as there is often a treasure trove of confidential information in there, and now Copilot only makes the case even more so that you should consider launching perhaps a project to evaluate your access control policy for these assets. But I think this is part of a larger pattern that we're seeing with corporate data assets in AI. Here's another article that reviews how an attacker can create a malicious private channel in Slack, which will induce Slack AI to respond to some queries with insecure content that can induce a user to click a malicious link. So I think AI products are moving very fast, probably too fast for many corporate IT departments, and this is clearly something to keep an eye on. But I'll leave it there for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this corporate IT nugget helpful. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.